Good afternoon and welcome to the Grand Casino here on the Caribbean Princess. So many people ask me, what are the casino rules and regulations? Well, I believe it's easiest to just show what comes from the horse's mouth. This is basically a bulletin right here posted on the entrance to the Grand Casino. And you can read all of these rules and regulations, the CLIA guide, and it talks about a lot of the gambling policies, rules of play right here, internal controls, customer service, responsible gambling. But I want to get to the house rules here. And I want to go over those. House rules. First of all, the casino will only be open while in international waters and in other jurisdictions where permitted by law. Well, that is true. For instance, we are closed right now because we are in Greenland, and we are at the port but not at the dock because we had some rough waters. But anyhow, we're not in international waters, so the casino is closed. No one under the age of 18 is permitted to gamble. Smoking is only permitted in the areas that I just shown you on a similar one. The other thing is guests may take photos, but you can't videotape while they're in the casino. So right here you say video recording is not permitted. Oh, I'm video recording now, but there's nobody in the casino and the casino is closed. I'm just showing the breakdown of the different games, which I'm going to go over here real quick. Rules and instructions, okay? All table games are conducted in English. Here's another one I found interesting. Card counting and or use of any mechanical, electrical, or any other types of device, inclusive of cell phone use, is strictly prohibited. So if you're card counting, you're going in the timeout box, the penalty box. Violators will be subject to foreclosure of all winnings and confiscation of any prohibited devices. Okay. And then no syndicate betting. And this is big on the craps table. Okay. You can see it says this refers to a collection of players who combine their money together and then place separate bets in an attempt to exceed the table limits. And it is permissible for guests to share, lend money to each other. Okay, no problem. However, their gaming activities must be separate and they cannot follow the same betting patterns, as this would be interpreted as syndicate betting. If this is the case, then their combined bets shall not exceed the table maximum. Okay, so let's just say this, that if you have two people in the same room and one is playing the don't pass line and one is paying the pass line, you can do that as long as your bets don't exceed the table maximum. But I'm going to give you one more than that, though, is that if you are playing pass and don't pass line, if it's you and your wife or you and a buddy and you're in the same room and they know that you're pooling your money together, you're not getting comped or rated for either one of those people playing the don't pass or the pass. Trust me, I know it to be 1,000,000% the truth. If you're trying to do having a $100 average bet, you got $100 in the pass line and your other person has $100 on the don't pass line, and you're thinking you're both at $100 average bet, you're wrong. You're basically at zero, because that's considered syndicate betting, and you're not getting 2 cruise offers, you're getting 0 cruise offers. So I learned that lesson. Okay. Casino chips and tokens are only valid on board, and if you take them ashore, they're considered souvenirs. Okay, but let me say that sometimes inadvertently I'm going to have $100 or $200 worth of Princess chips in my pocket that I take off the cruise ship just because I found them in my suitcase or something like that. I bring them back and they're still good for any cruise. Okay, so that's a little bit of a gray area. And player bank balances under $25, they go to charity. You can see that one right there. And then this is a great one right here, the Internal Revenue Service. And any slot machine jackpot of $1,200 or more, you're getting to claim to the IRS. Any single bingo win of $1,200 or more, IRS. Any single poker tournament win less the buy-in, greater than $5,000, IRS. Any table games. Here's the kicker right here. Any table game payment at odds of 300 to 1 or more, you have to pay the IRS. Well, on craps, the highest odds is 150 to 1 on make 'em all. So I've never seen anybody ever get recorded on the craps table or blackjack table, but it does happen on the poker tables, that is for sure. And then it goes down through all these other things. So that's the story. File an IRS form, a 1099. I just wanted to give you the legal casino rules and regulations here on Princess Cruises. So till then, subscribe to my channel. You all have a really good day.